Hey everybody, Tanya from Shooting Star SVG back, and today I'm going to talk to you guys about Etsy titles and tags and how you can optimize those on your Etsy shop. So if this is your first time here, go ahead and click on like and subscribe below, as that does keep me motivated to continue making these videos, so that way you can grow your business and change your life. I get a lot of questions about search engine optimization and Etsy titles and tags. And so today I thought that I would just go through my process of how to create an Etsy listing that will be very well searchable for y'all, and hopefully boost you up in the search ranking. With Etsy's changes with contextual search, you really just want to make sure that everything is kind of geared towards people and what they're going to be putting into that keyword search bar. And if you don't understand what contextual search is, I did post a video about that just a few months back. You guys can take a look at that and get a little bit more educated. And as you can see, I'm in my new faux shizzle. I haven't made a video in a while, and so this is my first vid here. Hopefully everything turns out okay, and we can kind of go from there. But I'm just going to head over to my computer screen and talk you guys through it, and we'll go from there. So this is a very old listing that I have on one of my shops, and you can see that this title is complete junk. So we're going to go ahead and work on the title, and we're going to work on the tags as well, so you guys can see that in real time. Now, one thing that you want to keep in mind when you are working on your title is, what are you describing? So you want to describe your file as in the best way possible. So I always talk about the 3 keyword method, utilizing at least 3 keywords in your title, and then replicating those in your tags, okay? And then adding more descriptors on top of that in your tag space. If you don't know what the 3 keyword method is, I talk about it in the Etsy listing tag planner video. This is a very useful tool that y'all can use. And if you're a part of the Facebook group, you can get that for free. If not, I think you can buy it for like $5 off my website. So go ahead and take a look at that. But as for this file here, obviously the title is Condoms Prevent Minivans SVG, right? So I'm just going to go ahead and get rid of this. And I'm going to do funny minivan, or actually I'm just going to do minivan SVG, condoms prevent minivans SVG, funny car decal SVG, okay? And I'm going to go ahead and copy and paste that, and I'm going to put this in the beginning of my description. Now keep in mind, when Etsy is doing their search queries, when people are putting things into the keyword bar, they do not pull out of the description, okay? However, Google does. They pull it out of the meta search. So it's very important that you do have some keywords at the beginning of your Google meta search. And if you scroll down underneath your description, not a lot of people know this, you can click on show preview, and it will show you what your preview will look like in Google search. So as you can see, they don't hold a ton of characters, but you could type some things in and see what that looks like, and that will help you get some more traffic from Google. So if y'all are running Google offsite ads, it's a very useful thing for you to get started with, okay? So you can look here, my tags, I'm not even using all of my tag space. So this is an issue. I've had this listing up for quite some time. It has literally had 3 sales. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to change this number back up to the top. I'm going to come back in a week, and we're going to see if this is picked up at all. Now, I do have Etsy rank pulled up right now, and I have typed in minivan SVG. You can see that there's not very many searches on this, and it's a very low competition. So not a lot of people are searching for minivan SVG, okay? Or funny minivan SVG for that matter. So I'm going to utilize some keywords here that are going to be tied to my thing. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to get rid of all of these. And we'll do minivan SVG, condoms prevent minivan, funny minivan car decal. Okay, funny minivan decal should fit. That is more than 20 characters. Condoms prevent. We'll leave it there. Okay, now I'm going to go back to Keyword Explorer. I'm going to see that minivan decal SVG is one. And the character count here is 17, so that's not bad. We'll get in there. Minivan decal SVG. Let's see what else we got here. Minivan SVG file. Funny minivan SVG. Funny minivan SVG. Whoops, I can't spell today. Minivan life SVG. Now, I don't have to continue to repeat the SVG in these tags, but since it's not killing my tag space, I just repeat it, but it's not necessary. So Etsy knows that this is an SVG file because I've used it in my title. I have used it in my tags, not just once, but many, many times, and it is also in my materials, which they pull as tags. So now that I've kind of used these search results from Etsy rank, I'm going to click on the minivan decal SVG and see if anything different comes up. Now, this is the typical way that I do keyword research. I will start with one keyword and then I will find a few that look like they may be okay and see if there's anything related to those that may be good fit for this, okay? And you can see that it's come up with quite a few different ones, but nothing that's really killer. So these are all just kind of all over the place. So I'm going to go back and see if there's something else that I can look at here. Let's see, minivan life SVG maybe might have some. And usually I've noticed when Etsy rank does not have any good bings for a word, it's just going to pull up like all these common SVG tags that people are utilizing. So it's not very helpful for me right now. So one thing I can do is type in minivan, whoops, into Google. Google is your friend. Minivan SVG. And I'm going to scroll down, click on images, and we're going to see what pops up. And see if there's anything that I can utilize from the search results in Google. And sometimes it can help to open up some of these pins. Okay, so minivan cut file. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pause it and I'm going to come back and you will see me fill my tags in based off of my searching from Google and a few other things, okay? Oh, okay, so as you can see, I have filled out all 13. I repeat SVG quite a bit. This one was a little bit tough to do because it is such a specific thing. But I do have all 13 of my tags used now. So I'm going to go ahead and save this and then we'll come back in about a week and see where this is going to be landing at. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pause the video. I'm going to open up a listing and I'm going to show you what good looks like. Okay. Okay. So I have this one listing that has done okay since I've had it up. And you can see that I'm utilizing the 3 keywords for the title: Don't Be So Salty SVG, Nerdy SVG, Periodic Table SVG, okay? And I have that here in the title. I've copy and pasted that and put it at the beginning of the description, and I filled out my tags here. So pretty straightforward, explaining what the design is: periodic table, Don't Be So Salty, Salty SVG, Nerdy, periodic words, NaCl, science pun, salty AF, nerdy SVG file, talk nerdy, nerdy girl, nerd life, engineer. So you can see it is describing the audience that would be interested in an SVG file such as this. And so when people are entering in certain keywords into Etsy, trying to find SVG files that are a little on the nerd side, hopefully this will pop up. So what we're going to do is I'm going to open an incognito window, go to Etsy, and I'm just going to type in nerdy SVG, Let's see what comes up. And there's 5,000, almost 6,000 results with advertisements. And scrolling down, you can actually see one of my SVGs here at the top. That's a Halloween. Also, this one is another. I got my eye on you. It's a nerdy Valentine's Day. And then you can see some of these other nerdy SVGs popping up at the top here, okay? And that is because I have focused my keywords for these ones around nerdy. So again, with these periodic table nerdy SVGs that are doing pretty well. This one I've had up for quite some time. So you can see a lot of my files are on the first few pages, and here it is on the second page, don't be so salty, of search results. And that is because I am thinking in terms of my customer as far as what they may be looking for. And so if somebody's out there looking for a nerdy SVG, several of my files are going to pop up. People will notice that because if you look at my mock-up compared to others, it is a little bit different as far as the color scheme goes and what that looks like. You see a lot of people have their stuff on mock-ups here, which is fine, whatever way you prefer, but you really have to keep in mind, like, what are people going to be stopping their scroll for? And so this is definitely something there. So one thing I'm going to do is periodic table SVG. We'll see what comes up. We have 923 results with advertisements. And I'm not sure if any of my files are going to come up on periodic table, only because I don't use that specific keyword, though I may have just found one that I should be utilizing, because here is on the second page here, but I did not have that as a specific tag, I do not believe. So you can see one of my periodic table designs kind of at the beginning here, but that's it. This one's on the third page, which isn't so bad. What I'm getting at is when you are creating your titles and tags, you don't have to be so worried about search engine optimization. People are so worried about SEO, they make it like this super hard thing. And it's really not that bad. So I'm actually going to link a video over to Kara Boonton, and I'm sorry if I said that last name wrong, Etsy channel. I have a lot of respect for her. She is like super brilliant when it comes to like search engine optimization on Etsy and like how y'all can like optimize your stuff. And I watch a lot of her videos, and some of my videos are based off of her videos. Just, you know, created in a different light, but she really does go into a lot of great detail on SEO and why it's not so hard. And I was watching one of her videos the other day, and it really inspired me to make this video so that y'all can see my process for digital designs, because she's more focused around physical products, not so much digital. But the information that she provides is still really freaking useful. So a lot of the times I will take the information she's providing and tailor that for y'all on the digital side. She's really straightforward, much like myself. She doesn't beat around the bush about anything. She's straight and to the point. So I am going to link her shop below in the description. Go check it out. I really highly encourage you guys to check it out. I know technically most people are like, oh my God, isn't she like your competition? No, she's not. She has a lot of good information. I'm trying to teach you guys. And so I do strongly encourage you guys to go check out her YouTube channel as well. She has over 20,000 subs, and she's just like, she's a rock star. So shout out to Kara. Really, that's all I have to go over for this. Like I said, I just wanted to go through how simple and how quickly you can create very easy titles, very simple tags, and get seen in the search results. And keep in mind, the more sales you make, the more favorites, the more likes, whatever you want to call them, the better you will show up in the search engine, because Etsy wants to see that, especially if you're getting purchases. They're going to throw you up on the top of the search results because they want to make more money. You make more money, they make more money. That's how that works. So if you guys have any questions about this, go ahead and drop a comment in the comments box below, or head on over to the Facebook group. We're creating a community of like-minded individuals who are looking to grow their business with digital downloads. And if you haven't already, go ahead and click on like and subscribe below, as that does keep me motivated to continue making these videos, so that way you can grow your business and change your life. And I will catch y'all on the next video. Have a great day.